Welcome to day 16 of question and answer series on meta ads. And in today's video, I'm going to be explaining why ads performance collapse after months of running ads. This is a frequent question that I get from my students. Many people asking why their ads is not performing again after their ad have been doing well for months. So I'll be answering this question in this video. So ensure that you stick to the end of this video so that I can get the answer to your question. So what is CPA spike really means? What does it really means? Now, a sudden CPA increase does not always mean the ad have stopped working. No, it's for indication, and it indicates either reduction in the efficiency in the delivery of the ad, and also it's indicating that there's already a change in the audience behavior. Another indication that this shows is that there's increased competition, because the truth is that it's not only you're not the only one that is running ad. Other people are running ad in the same niche with the same offer or similar offer. So there's an increase in competition, right? Creative or messaging fatigue. Now this is when you have overused a particular creative, or you have overused a particular message. So it's not working again. People it's not really getting the attention of people again. Another indication of ICP or CPA spark is the system level adjustment in the ad account. System level adjustment, because this happen a lot. Facebook, they does some adjustment in your ad account. So because of this, it can affect the CPA of your advert. So the key point I want you to get from this slide is that CPA spike are usually signals, not total failure. They are signals that something has changed somewhere. So you need to figure it out as an advertiser so that you can adjust and you can keep getting the right results. So the major reason why you have high CPA is because of audience saturation and ad fatigue. So what does this does to your advert? Now over time, the same audience see the same ad repeatedly, right? That's what causes audience saturation, because the same audience are seeing the same ad repeatedly. Number two, there's engagement drop. Because of it is the same audience that are seeing the same ad, the engagement will drop. The click-through rate is also going to decline because they're not going to be clicking on the advert again, right? So also the cost per result will also increase, because since the since the CTR has declined, the cost per result is going to increase. And common sign is frequency increasing. Now frequency means how many times your ad is being shown to a particular person. Now if your ad is being shown to a particular person 5 times a day, that is already a red flag, right? Now when you begin to see comment like "I have seen this before," then your ad will get to ad fatigue very soon. And also there will be declining conversion despite stable spend. What this means is that, let's say you have been spending 20,000 naira per day and you're getting about 150 leads, and you're still spending that amount, you now begin to notice that the CPA you're getting per day has reduced. Something like, instead of 150 before, you're not getting like 100 and all. So that's already a sign for you to look out for. So also your creative and messaging fatigue are some of the things that also cause the drop in your ad performance. Now, even strong you need to know that even strong creative lose effectiveness over time. And this happen when the visuals remain unchanged for weeks or months. You're using the same visual, the same video, the same flyer for months and weeks. There's going to be a a creative fatigue. You have overused it. Now your hooks will stop capturing attention. Why? Because people already have seen the hooks, they already understand what you're trying to do, and they stop engaging with the ad. Then the next one is messaging. Now your messaging no longer feel relevant to them. Not that the messaging is not good, but because they have already seen the ad, they already responded to it. Next time they see it, it's not relevant to them again, and they just scroll. And that is going to cause a spike in your CPL or CPA. Now, so the impact will be lower engagement, higher CPM, weaker conversion rate. So it's important that performance fatigue is not because you have bad creative. It just means that you have overused your creative. You get. So it's better that you know the difference. So also market and competition changes. Now, if you notice, what I'm doing is that I am explaining all of this in each of these slides. Market and competition changes. External factors often drive sudden CPU spike. Now, since more advertisers are entering the same audience, seasonal demand shift, increase option competition, and competitors increasing budget or discount. All of this can affect you. If your competitors are increasing their daily budget, or they are using or they are doing discount on the same offer, they will go for them and they will leave you. So that will increase your CPA. Now, increase auction competition. That's the because whenever you set up an ad and your competitor also set up an ad, those two ads will go into an auction. Now, the one that have the highest bid is the one that is going to take um the the good result, right? Seasonal demand shifts also, right? So what people want in Valentine period is different from what people want in Christmas period. So if your product does not resonate with the season that we are in, people may not engage with it, and that means that your CPA will also increase, and you're having high CPA, right? So more advertisers entering the same audience. So if many advertisers are fighting just few bunch of audience, that CPA also increase. So this changes raises CPM, it reduces delivery efficiency, and it increase CPA even with unchanged strategy. So these are the hidden reasons behind high CPA. So just like I told you, I said when you are having high CPA, it does not mean that your ad has really failed. It's just a signal of some things that is happening behind the scene. So all of these reasons I'm giving you are the things that are happening behind the scene. So you have to identify it as an advertiser. You have to identify the things that are happening behind the scene for you to know what you can do, right? So the next one is learning phase and optimization disruption. This is often done by advertisers that are not patient, and it affect their ad. Now, when you frequently edit your ad or ad set, it's going to affect your ad because the ad will have to go back to learning phase, and that is not good for you, right? Budget spike or drop. Imagine you are spending 20,000 naira before, and you now feel like, okay, let me spend 10,000. It's going to increase your CPA, right? Or you just increase it ridiculously. You are spending 10,000 before, and you increase it to 30,000 like that. Facebook will say, okay, so this one is a rich man, and they are going to help you to increase your CPA, right? So also turning campaign on and off repeatedly is not advisable. Major targeting or objective changes. So we also have so the effect of this is the learning phase we have to reset, algorithm lose optimization stability, short-term inefficiency, increases CPA. So don't do a lot of changes on your ad to avoid this. So what's the takeaway that I would like to show you is that CPA spike are normal in long running campaign. If you are running a long campaign, CPA is going to spike at one point or the other. So what Smart Advertiser does is that they refresh their creative regularly, they expand or rotate audiences, right? And monitor frequency and CTR trends. So you have to monitor your frequency is the number of time people are seeing your advert in a day. So if it's too much, then you know that you need to do some changes, right? Also, scaling your budget should be gradual. Don't just spike your budget. If you are spending 20,000 before, if you want to increase it to 25,000, then increase it to 30, then increase it to 35. Don't just increase from 20 to 40 or 50. That's too much. Also, you have to adapt to the market condition, not fight them. What do I mean by that? You have to understand the season that we are in and ensure that your offer, your product, your business is bringing out things or bringing out product that resonate with that season. If not, you are bound to have high CPA, right? So refresh your creative, expand your audience, monitor your frequency, scale your budget gradually, adapt to market condition. Then finally, ad performance don't just collapse randomly. It responds to signals, saturation, and change. So don't think that Facebook is against you. Facebook is not against you. Facebook is not against you because they want you to also get good results. Because when you get good results, you are going to come back to them and going to spend more to them. So whenever you're having ICPO, just know that there is something happening behind the scene. Then you need to identify it, right? You need to identify it. Once you identify it, you will know. Once you identify the problem, automatically you know the solution to it, right? But if you're having an issue with your ad and you need a private consultation, you can always reach out to me. I'm going to put my phone number, my WhatsApp number in the description below, right? So that we can talk about your advert, we can find solution to your problem, right? And I believe you have learned something in this video. If yes, kindly subscribe to this channel so that I can be encouraged and so that more people are going to have access to this information that you have. So like, share, and if you have any question, drop in the comment so that I can also answer them in the next video. See you later.